Hey guys, I've got some updates for you, so let's just get right into this. I'm just starting in my living room for no particular reason, just to shake it up a little bit. I think I'll take you upstairs first because this is actually a new fan, and this is probably what's going to be featured in the title and thumbnail. So I'm just going to start with that. So here it is, down here. This is a little Coronado fan. Not 100% sure on the model numbers. I'm not especially good with model numbers when it comes to vintage, well, really any portables for that matter, unless I can find another one online. Anyway, so yeah, this is a Coronado fan. Gamble's Coronado, it says here. I'll just go ahead and focus in on it so you can see. And something interesting is Gamble's appears to have been based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I am Minnesotan, so that I did find that quite interesting. Overall, the fan is in really good shape. I only got it for 28 bucks, and it works great, and it's in great shape. It was a good buy, and it just so happens that the guy the guy who was at the antique store, he was also a fan collector. He collects a lot more like vintage portables, not necessarily stuff like the Duracraft or something like 90s. I believe he told me like the early 1900s is more what he was into. So it's not necessarily like, I would say that the stuff that I collect is a bit more of a wide variety, but he's got he showed me a couple pictures. He's got a lot of cool vintage stuff. But anyways, yeah, we did talk for a good half an hour, and he did go over and subscribe to the channel. So if you're watching this, you know who you are. Obviously, I do try to keep names and stuff out of everything just for privacy. I don't know who cares about what, so that's just how I do it. But if you're watching, it was fun talking to you, and I'm sure we'll see you again sometime. And that was at some of the same antique stores. It was the same antique store that I got both the Ambassador and that Airmaster up there. So yeah, those are a couple of the other ones that I've gotten from that store in particular. But yeah, this fan is absolutely awesome, and like I said, it's in good shape. And one of the things, if I just go ahead and pull it out here, you can see, this is how I know Gamble's was based out of Minneapolis. Oh look, hey, there's a model number right there. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but yeah, so that's quite interesting that the tag is still flawless. I've never really seen a vintage fan. Yeah, I think this still counts as vintage, I would say. This fan is from the 50s, I think, so it's definitely vintage, not antique. But anyways, yeah, it's really cool, and I've never seen one with a tag like that in that good a shape, so that was quite awesome to discover. But anyways, I do believe that's about all I've got to cover with this. I really do love how I've got a couple different Coronados now. I've got that one there and this one here. I do think there's another Coronado fan, so at some point I may try to go for a complete Coronado collection, because I do know there's a few others. There's nothing new here in catalogs, but I did have someone tell me that they're going to send me a new Modern Forms catalog, so hopefully that shows up. And then once that's out of the way, the only thing I'm waiting on now is just progress. Well, technically, I'm waiting on Matthews, but Matthews always sends the stuff to me, no problem, so I'm not worried about that. I'll make progress work, though. I always do, and I will again this year. Nothing else really has changed. So I'll go ahead and take you downstairs, and I'll just show you. It's been, actually, yeah, this is a week since I met with Dan, and I've had all the fans up and recorded for quite a while, but I still just want to show you some of the stuff that's been going on here. I will also say, I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm trying to pick up another fan, but it's nothing too special, so if I miss out on it, it's not necessarily the end of the world. It'd be more the principle of the thing, because the seller's kind of being a pain. We're just like, okay, well, just let us know when you're available to pick it up, and we haven't heard anything since. Of course, with the way my dad worded it, there's a good chance they could be on vacation or something. I honestly don't know, but if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't. Like I said, it's a common fan, so it doesn't really matter. I just got it because it's been on there for ages, and I'm taking pity on it. Anyways, so yeah, let's show you what's going on here. So I do have the DC52 up right now. You probably saw the short where I was cleaning these blades, and yeah, it turned out really good now that it's done. It looks really nice. Simple green was definitely the way to go. The fan looks so good now. I absolutely love it. I always did love the DC52 And I guess the DC-42 and the U-40 and 52s as well from this particular era. Just love the look of them. So yeah, that's about that. This, I did manage to get my down rods in a box here. And then those shades still don't really have a box. I'll probably slide that box over there since my dad never uses those terrariums anymore. And otherwise, nothing really has changed. I haven't done too much. It's just sort of a little bit of a mess in terms of boxes. I could probably get rid of those. I just haven't yet. And over here, it's still pretty much the same. I will show you one other thing that I did, though. If I could just turn the lights on over in the workbench area. You will notice that the little fan is gone. I did actually find a spot for it over here in my dad's area. He's actually okay with this, so it's gonna stay up here. I've just got the cord going all the way over here and plugging into this outlet. Even though there's an outlet right above it, it would be way too inconvenient to make that work. So I just brought it over here instead, and it does work really good. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And it does work fine. It doesn't hit or blow anything, so this thing can just stay here for now. It did need a space, and I've been wanting to put some sort of fan thing over here for a while. Of course, like, there's electrical boxes, but they're just in an inconvenient place. If anything, I would have to place one in the center. And with all these shelves and stuff, it would just be really, really inconvenient to do. So that's just never really a good option. So the only real type of fan that I could ever install over here is like something like this. Or I suppose I could put a portable fan over here, but this is probably going to be good enough. Even though I guess some people would count this as a portable fan, and I guess technically it is. But anyways, yeah, I do believe that about covers everything that I've got to show you. The main interesting thing was the Coronado, especially since you already sort of knew that I was cleaning that. So yeah, there wasn't too much, but I still didn't want to go ahead and make this video anyways. And yeah, well, just stay tuned, because if I do get that new fan, it'll be in a couple days, I hope. And yeah, there will of course be a video about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.